Hello and welcome to our new podcast, Catamount InSight. I'm Junwin Meza. I'm a junior here at DHS, and I look forward to sharing stories and information about our school. So today we have Amna Hussein and Victoria Amaro here from Student Council. You're the Executive Vice President and the Executive Secretary. Mm-hmm. So how about you tell us a little bit about Student Council and what it is?
I'll start. Student Council, basically we meet together and come up, I feel like especially this year, our ideas have been centered around just kind of bringing the student body closer together, especially since it's our senior year, and so that's kind of been our main focus this year. But I feel like every year we've just tried to come up with ideas of ways to make our peers feel more comfortable with their ideas, or just throughout the day, and make it more enjoyable for everyone. And just come up with different ways of bringing everyone closer together and making school more than just a place of learning, but also a place of growing connections and meeting new people.
Yeah, just bouncing off of what she said. We're really just taking everyone's concerns and bringing them to the table, seeing what we can do about it. Mm-hmm. And especially being executive, I feel like now we're not just concerned with our class, but all the classes. And so it's a bit of a different view than our previous years.
Yeah. So is there anything about Student Council now that you'd would have wanted to do differently, or do you think that it works out pretty well with the school? Like, how do you think it impacts the school?
No, I think we've done really well just thinking of ideas and collaborating together. Obviously, there's always room for improvement, but I'm proud of what we've done so far in our progress.
Yeah, and I feel like this year, especially, at least I've seen, I feel like it's kind of, in the past years, maybe or in previous years, we've kind of had ideas, but sometimes they never went anywhere, just in anything. But I feel like especially this year, we have ideas and we really followed through with it, and I feel like we've seen a lot more I guess support from our peers and other people. Yeah.
So what are some responsibilities you guys have specifically being in Student Council?
We run the meetings and
the planning for it.
Yeah, deadlines, we're really focused on that. Mm-hmm. Homecoming, that was obviously, it's always a stressful time.
But that was probably the hardest thing to do,
But every year, it seems so difficult to begin with, but we accomplish it every year, and every grade does very well.
Yeah.
What are some things that you guys have planned now, or things to come forward through this year?
We have Senior Sunset. We want to do something. We were thinking of doing it more winter or fall theme, maybe in November. Then kind of have everyone come together at night, not before school, but something outside of school.
We've also talked about Senior Assassin and trying to get that approved.
Yeah.
It's a big water gun fight.
Yeah.
And you're assigned a person people, and you try to, it's very fun.
Yeah, I'm excited for that,
Do you guys think that if other people were in your positions that it'd turn out the same way, or do you guys think you're doing something specific that's really helping Student Council?
I feel as long as you have the same kind of, I feel like we both have the same kind of desire to make sure everyone's kind of concerns or needs are met, like our peers, make sure everyone has a voice. I feel as long as anyone else who is in our position is doing that, I feel it would be the same.
Yeah, you need the same motivation. Now, of course, everyone brings different traits to the table, and it doesn't necessarily make it worse. It can make it better in different ways. But
so since you guys are seniors, is there something that you're going to miss about Student Council after you leave? Or are you glad the stress is going to be over?
Mr. Smith.
Yeah, I'm really going to miss Mr. Smith and just kind of the community that he really has made. And just kind of looking back, sophomore year, I think, you were on a sophomore year. Yeah, we've been, me and Amna have been doing it since, freshman year. Before it was, even, Student Council. It was, Action Council at the junior high, And, just, looking back and just, seeing how, kind of, we were a little more, nervous. We wouldn't speak up about things. So, I'm going to miss just,
sure.
I'm just going to miss having, a group of people that's, it's also just fun to, be in meetings, be in meetings with other people and see, everyone's different ideas. So I'm going to miss that a lot.
And I think it's going to be really weird, going back into college and then trying to build that same culture.
Yeah, same kind of group, the same kind of people.
You kind of already know all the faces senior year, and then you have to redo that again.
Mm-hmm. There are student councils in colleges, right?
Yeah.
It just doesn't work the same.
Yeah, student governments, When
you guys ran, were you nervous or anything? What were your, tactics, or how you were going to be able to get on student council?
Did anyone, you always run, a unopposed, right?
Well, I think this year I ran unopposed, but the past couple years it was a little bit difficult just because of the amount of people running. I remember freshman year it was like
Yeah,
4 or 5
freshman year was
people
like the
in the
hardest.
same
Yeah,
position, yeah.
yeah,
But I feel like the more, it's really dependent on you, and you have to go and get to know the people. Once you feel like you've built a good relationship with a good amount of people, then your confidence begins to rise up a little more.
I've always been like, especially even just like running for representative. There's like always like my junior year, there were like 20 people running for representatives. Like just like that is like it's hard because like everyone's kind of doing the same things, and you're like, well, like we're all doing the same thing. So it really just comes down to like.
You have to stand out.
Yeah, like you just really never know, and I feel like I was always nervous for it, and I was so nervous my senior year for it.
Yeah.
I think it really just depends on the class. I think it's the
Yeah.
sophomores right now, or was it the freshmen, or maybe both of them. Like not very many people are running. For
Yes,
student
yeah,
council.
but
I've
yeah,
noticed
nervous.
that.
Yeah.
Do you think like it'll grow? Like you think when they're juniors and seniors?
yeah.
they'll
I feel like
more?
over the years, definitely.
Everyone
Yeah.
wants to jump in.
Yeah.
I think we struggled a lot junior year. for
Yes,
example,
junior
with
year was
homecoming. No one wants to show up, no
Yeah.
one wants to help.
Yeah.
But senior year, everyone's motivated.
Yeah.
So it kind of just depends on the class, I guess. I'd say probably like the juniors right now. I think a lot of people ran like sophomore year. Not very many people ran this year, but I feel like for senior year, a lot more people are going to run.
Yeah.
Most likely, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like another big thing is also like people kind of want like more to like they kind of realize like student council, okay, it's been set, and so now I want to join like this activity, and so
Yeah.
I feel like that's why like at least I feel like our junior is when it really grew,
Yeah.
or more people ran for it.
People are getting.
Yeah, they like kind of know what it's about, like know what they do, and so they're like, okay, now I want to do this. So I think it definitely does grow.
So with elections, do you think that there should be like a different kind of regulation, I guess? Like, because I know that some people will say that the elections aren't fair. They're like the people who are running and making it are just people who are known but like don't actually do anything. Like what are your thoughts on that?
I think you, as the person voting, you really have to consider who you're voting for.
Yeah.
There's nothing that the people running can do. I mean, all we're going to do is just put our posters up and hope that you vote for us. But you have to get to know the people that you're voting for and make sure that you're voting for someone who's really going to consider your voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and not just someone who, I definitely do feel like at least like our class has picked people who like they feel like will do a good job. Like I feel like that's what like our class have done, but I have seen how people could sometimes see or could sometimes feel like it's just they're just kind of voting for like the same people or like their friends. I do see like how people could feel that way, but I've always thought about it, but I don't know another way it could go. You know what I mean? Like I don't I don't know how they another way of like another process of doing it. I don't know.
It's kind of like it is what it is. Okay, so if like for people who want to run for student council in the future, like do you have any thoughts, words, like anything you'd want to say to them, like encouragement, motivation?
Get to know people, because I mean, I understand what people say by like it shouldn't be a popularity contest, and that's true, but you do have to know a lot of people. You have to know the voices and hear what they want to say.
Yeah, you have to branch out and like kind of, and like another big thing is just like kind of be nice to everyone. Kind of see everyone as like the same. Like everyone is the same, and not see value everybody and value everyone's opinion, because like it is more than just like it is more. There's like even if everyone is agreeing with one thing, like there's still one person who may not feel that way, and you still have to like. Accommodate for them and listen to what their ideas may be, and trying to find a way to like make everyone feel happy and make everyone feel heard. But I feel like my biggest piece of advice was like what Amna said, be confident. I was gonna say don't be scared to like stand out or to like disagree with something like that you feel like everyone's agreeing with. Like it's okay to not, like at least like when I think of it like homecoming themes, like it's okay to not agree with like the one that everyone chose, because like if you don't want it, then you don't want it. And I think it's important to just like say what you think, and to just if I could go back my sophomore year, I wish I would have been more like kind of like outspoken about my ideas, like about like things we should do. But
So like if you can't voice your own opinion, then you definitely won't voice others' opinion.
Exactly.
So you need to make sure you're confident in yourself first.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you guys. That was really informative.
Thank you.
I hope like people watch this, they look back and now they want to run for student council too.
Thank you.